we can have a little bit of fun. A little bit of old school. We've got all the old classics. There's a part tonight that's brand new. Brand new to the show that I get to do tonight for the first time. But it's going to be a right good old party inside this lounge. So we're ready to have a good time. We ready to have a good time? That's what I like to hear. So you know what? We're going to go old school. Let's go back. Way back to where it all began. Because folks, without this next singer, we would not have the music we have today. There's a legend, a pioneer, and an inspiration to rock and roll. And tonight, I'm going to pay tribute to this man on this stage. Now, when you think you know who the artist is, I want you to scream, cheer, go crazy, throw a child in the air, okay? Even if it's not your child, it's mine. It's mine. Tonight, we're going way back. Here's a little ditty from the city making you feel pretty. It goes like this.
In 1959, an American GI stationed in Europe left his jacket. A boy from Memphis who would become known to the world.
Hey, together we travel.
Well, it's a walk all night, super full show. I didn't get ready now, but can't go now. Come on, step on this stage. Well, you're the one hold up on the stage. You can knock it down, get out of my face. Slam my demo, all over the place. I don't wanna do that, you wanna do. Holiday, I want you, I want you. Step on my loose suede shoe. Well, you know it, man. Step on my loose suede shoe. I heard you, loose suede shoes. I heard you, loose suede shoes. Heard you, loose suede shoes. Heard you. Well, you know it, man. Step on my loose suede shoes. Alright, don't be jealous, don't be jealous. I'm little girl in sweat shoes. I'm little girl. Well, you're doing the family of a loose way. Are you ready? Ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't gonna come around. You ain't no friend of mine. When I said you was Carnival, that was it. Hi there, how are you? Hi, pleased to meet you. Is this your wife? Oh man. Do you mind if I steal a kiss? Okay, come here. Everybody go! Hound dog, cry all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Cry all the time. Well, you ain't no Carnival. You ain't no friend of. Everybody clap your hands. 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, stand it up. No, 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 no. I'm stuck again. I'm loose suede shoes. I'm loose suede shoes. Loose suede shoes. Loose suede shoes. I'm loose suede shoes. You smell lovely. You smell like Werther's Originals. Well, you ain't alright. You ain't alright. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. Well, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. Well, you ain't alright. You ain't no friend of mine. Wow. Not gonna lie, when I was walking around there, someone put their hand on my kilt. I don't know who it was. But whoever you are, sir, you've got cold hands. You do. Folks, tonight is what was having some fun. I want to talk a little bit about myself and let you into my life because, folks, I've been a Carnival Cruise Line now for 12 years. 12 years I've been with the company. Thank you. And I've had some fun, I really have, but people don't know what I did before Carnival. And I started working professionally when I was 13 years old. From the age of 13 to the age of 19, I used to work every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. 3 nights a week while I was still in school. And I used to work as a singer in a bar. I was a 13-year-old kid in Scotland, singing in bars, and my audience consisted of 2 men. And you know what's really funny? I've performed all over the world, but it's so true. If you can grab the attention of 2 men playing dominoes for at least 5 minutes, then you know you've done your job. And that's it. If you can perform to them, you can perform anywhere in the world. But I used to love those Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, but Saturday was the best. Because that was the night that the men used to bring their wives along to the bar. And the wives would love it. They'd be singing and dancing and having a good time. But there was one song that I was famous for in Scotland for a good 5-6 years. Everybody knew me in my hometown because of this song. Picture the scene, a 13-year-old child singing what I'm about to sing now, and the audience would go nuts. Literally, I was in the papers, I was all over, I did a TV thing back home. No one had ever seen a 13-year-old boy singing a song that I'm about to sing now. So I want to dedicate this to a special group of people, and that's all of my dads. Where's the dads out there? Dads, where you at?
Yeah!
Dads, we know it's hard. So as the kids come along, it's hard, you know, life changes.
Yeah, man.
But tonight, I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to pull you a solid. I want you to turn around to your partner right now, look at them right in the eyes. Because once you sing along with this song, I guarantee you're going to get something special tonight when you go back to that room. And it's not a towel animal. You might need a towel, not related to that. But listen, men, dads, I'm dedicating this to you. Picture the scene. 13-year-old Chris the Flying Scotsman. This was my song. Hit it! I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know that I'm raving. Paying for any dance, selling each romance. Oh, there will come a day when you can dance away. A lot of they say about me. When the end comes, I know I was just a gigolo. Life goes on without me.
What's up, y'all? What's up, chat? Who in here? Hey, Etta. Who else in here? Antoinette, hey. What's going on, sis? Yeah, y'all get lead. I feel bad because y'all don't get to experience what we experienced this week. Hopefully, Lee, he brings a good show, but the Flying Scotsman is something different, y'all. I swear he is. He's something different. I promise. I mean, this man can do everything. He can sing, dance. I mean, he is entertainment in a nutshell. I love this dude.
Thank you, Anna.
touch your face.
Hey, Embarkation Nation.
Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about me. I'm so sad. Want some sweet mama, come take a chance with me. The time is so bad. And I see what I see. For all my gigolos out there, that's just for you. Well done. Growing up in Scotland, when I was singing in bars, it was also something very important to me. And that was family. And I used to love Saturdays. Favorite day of the week. Because on a Saturday, is where I got to spend it with my grandparents. I got to have so much fun. Partying and having fun. With my, I think there's something between my words. Did my thing fall down? I think it did, didn't it? It feels like I got a giant dookie sticking out my pants. Look at that. I was like, what was going on? I'm like, what is it doing? I got a dookie. Oh, God, you're vigorous. You got rough hands. God, you didn't even have your drink? Okay. Now, folks, I used to love it because Granny and Grandpa used to spoil me rotten. You know, for the first 9 years of my life, it was beautiful. And then my sisters and brother came along and they ruined it. These were great. I love more than anything else. This band.
Hey, Kelly and Tam's Journey.
Growing up in Scotland, need one of these. It's not a VHS player. It's the one before that. The,
Welcome in, everybody.
Max, yes.
We are on the Carnival celebration. We're at the center stage, watching the Flying Scotsman show, one-man show.
For nearly like 6 months. And what I used to do is every day I come home from school, and I go in and I say, Mom, can I watch the tape?
Yeah, Kelly and Tammy, we love them too. We done fell in love with them.
And I was mesmerized. Because listen, youngsters, millennials, you never left. Because I had one of the biggest TVs you've ever seen in your life. 24 inches. Oh. You know, it makes me laugh. I watch a lot of youngsters nowadays. They go to Best Buy, Target, Walmart. They buy an 80-inch flat screen TV. They put them on their shoulders. They walk out like this. They go in the truck, put it in the truck, drive home, put it on the wall, bish, bash, bosh, done. Do you remember it would take 2 people to move a TV from one end of your room to the other? Who remembers that? Yes! Well, you never left. And yes, youngsters, you may have 4K, 3D, LCD, skinny tall latte, grappa cappuccino, skinny tall TVs, yes. But we had something better. We had something called the bubble. And the great thing about the bubble was if it was touching your nose, you were sitting too close. But I would sit there, and I was mesmerized by this band. And people ask me, Chris, what made you want to become a performer? And I tell them the God's honest truth. If it wasn't for this singer and this band, I would not be doing what I'm doing today. He's my idol, my inspiration, my everything growing up. And tonight, I'm going to do something pretty special. Because this man could command a room of 90,000 people with just his voice. Tonight I'm going to try and recreate that. I'm going to try and command a room of 90 people with just my voice. Amen. Folks, this is one of the biggest songs in the U.S., one of the biggest bands in the world, the greatest showman I think that ever lived. Tonight, the moment you think you know who it is, I want you to scream, cheer, go crazy. And finally, I'm going to do something that not a lot of singers do. I'm going to start this song with no music whatsoever. And that, in the singing world, is called singing a cappella. Here you go. Get ready for this. Anybody somebody to love. You ready for this? Who knows this next song? Come on, let's do it. It's all about damn, that it's never been. Lord, what do you mean? I spent all my years in the religion, but I just can't take away the love. Somebody, everybody find me. Somebody love. If you're in love tonight, put your arm around you like one. Feel that love, come on. I will come every other night. I will try my bones happy year. I'll take home my heart and pain. I go down the lines and I stop the rain to the tears, but now I love somebody, everybody find.
And you may call my right.
You know what I need your help right now? I need everybody yourself. I need everybody in this room to stand up right now. Stand up, everybody. Stand up. Stand up. If you're not standing up, you don't want to lose weight this vacation. Now get ready for this. Every clap is a calorie loss. Look at this. That's right. That's a chocolate mountain cake. Gone. Now you know the words. You're going to sing it. Find me somebody to love. 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 Find me somebody. Here we go. Somebody, 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 somebody to love. Everybody find me.
I told y'all this man be singing, y'all.
Okay, that's enough, seriously. Oh man. Now listen folks, please, give me a round of applause for our amazing backstage manager. Let's hear for Selena, everybody. Selena, thank you so much for helping me tonight. In more ways than one, you've been awesome, thank you. How big do you think I am, Selena? Seriously. Am I growing over to 290? Oh my god, seriously, it's lovely. Thank you. Oh, Selena's getting fired. Folks! I love her. I love her here. Folks, I gotta talk about those Saturday nights again because it brings back so many memories when I'm up here performing and singing great songs, great music, great artists. And Saturdays were great because from 9 o'clock till midnight on a Saturday night, TV would go off in grandparents' house. Grandma would roll out the old hi-fi music system, cassettes, records, all in one. And
Nah, bro.
a little whiskey.
He more than decent.
A little sherry. And then we'd sit and listen.
No, he said Lee decent. I thought he said Flying Scotsman decent. Yeah, Lee decent. We had him on. Didn't we have Lee on the Mardi Gras last year? We had Lee on the Mardi Gras last year. He was okay. He ain't no Chris Williams.
I know what it's about now. A man and a woman fall in love, get an EID.
He just don't command the crowd and excite the crowd like the Flying Scotsman do, man. I've never seen it done. As many cruises we done been on, I've never seen any cruise director command the crowd and get the crowd electric like he does. Thank you so much, Kelly and Tammy.
I'm crazy for feeling so blue.
Yeah, that's right. That's all that matters. Together we travel.
Fans out there. Oh, Patsy. Now, when I came to this country, I started to listen.
Yeah, that's what everybody says about Cookie. We've never had Cookie before that I know of. I don't think so.
This was his big song. I want you to sing with me. Here we go. You're the smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Come on. You're that sweet, the strawberry wine. You're the warm as brandy. And honey, I'll stay strong on your love all the time. Any Chris Stapleton fans? And then all of a sudden your country brought out a song called Sing a Horse Ride a Cowboy, and I was finished. I do like that song as well, I do. But Saturdays were great because when I listened to all this music, it got to that point in the evening where it got a bit late, and Granddad had had a bit too much to drink. And I don't know if you've ever had the same situation growing up as kids, but whenever your parents or grandparents have had a drink, they're always filled with words of wisdom and advice. And most of the time, it's absolutely terrible advice. And Granddad said to me on this Saturday night, he said, "Son, how I tell you one I said, all right, Granddad. I said, Christopher. I said, Granddad, I'm over here. Oh, sorry. Christopher. I know you wanted to be a singer. I mean, yeah, Granddad, I want to be a singer when I'm older. So listen, I've got some advice. Let me give you advice. To become famous and make lots of money, don't Be you. I was like, what? He's like, no! You don't mean it that way. Listen, the best way to make money is to pretend you're someone else and impersonate that singer, then you make more money. And I said, wow. Granddad, that's a great idea, but how am I going to sing it? It's like, not that way. He gets the old VHS out, he puts it in and he goes, watch this man. And I sat there and I watched this guy and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This man's voice was great. And my granddad said, not only is he a singer, but he's a wizard. And I said, Granddad, what have you been drinking? He's like, no, look, watch what he does. Every time he opens his mouth, ladies throw their underwear at him.
What's going on? Authentically, Kyle.
I already got a pair in the first show, seriously. Please don't throw any more up, I don't have enough sanitizer, seriously. But folks, I'm going to slow it down for a little second, a little change of pace. I have to say, this is one of my favorite songs in the world, sung by one of the greats. A man who's still singing today at the age of 80. And I what I call the voice of the United Kingdom. Tonight, I give you my tribute to the one and only, Mr. Tom Jones! One of my favorites, the one and only Mr. Tom Jones. Now, folks, listen. At this part of the show, we're about to do something that I've never done before. This is the brand new part of the show. I've been doing this show now for nearly 12 years on ships. And tonight I wanted to try something different because we've got such great
Yeah, I'll be looking up.
that like to party and have a good time. Who likes to party and have a good time? So what we're going to do is, the Fun Squad's going to get you up, I'm going to get you up, we're going to have some fun. For this next song, we're going to do a medley of hits by a little singer that is quite old, but his songs are everlasting. The first song is a song from a very famous movie in the 70s, and the rest of them is by a very famous band as well. Folks, I hope you enjoy it. Let's get you up on your feet. Let's do it. Hit it! Come on, here we go! Come on! Let's go old school! You know this. Ready? I saw my problems and I see the light. We gotta love the thing, we gotta feel it right. There ain't no danger, we can go too far. We start believing now that we can be who we are. Greece is the word. Words on my 70s fans. They think our love is just a golden thing. I know they understand it's just a crying shame. There is a line only we is true. It's not the fire right now. We gotta be what we feel. Greece is the word. Yeah. Come on. It's got groove, it's got meaning. Frankie Valley. Greece has the time, it's the place, it's the motion. Greece is the way we are feeling. Are you ready? Here we go, back in. Let me go. Now you know the words. Sing it loud. Oh, what a night. Late December back in '63. What a memory, spent some time for me. I remember what a night. Come on. Oh, I got from the feeling that you wore in the room. And I'm not about getting love you too soon. Sing it. Oh, what a night. Sing it out. Oh, what a night. All right. Oh, what a night. Well, here we go now. Let me hear it. Sing it out. I'll be working my way back to you, babe. When I'm burning love inside. And I'm working my way back to you, babe. When happiness and time.
What's she doing, y'all? What's she doing?
You ready? Sing it now. You're just too good to be true.
Can't keep my eyes off of you. Oh, how I love you so much. As I thank God I'm alive. It's just too good to be true. Can't keep my eyes off of you. Hey, didn't Laura Hill sing this? I said, didn't Laura Hill sing this? This is the only way I know this song. I only know the Laura Hill version, y'all.
Somebody asked if they do Family Feud.
Yeah, they did Family Feud at the beginning of the week, y'all.
Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging.
and Tammy, thank you for coming by. Don't be a stranger. You're always family with us.
Thank you so much. Living in Frankie Valley, the Jersey boys. I do love that kind of music. Now, folks, we're getting really close to the end. But I will say this. For this next song, I'm about to tell you a little secret. If it wasn't for this next song, and this next band in particular, I would not be born today. Let me tell you what happened. My mom and dad were 17 when they got together. After 3 months, they went to a nightclub. And my dad was found making out with another girl. His excuse to my mom was, it was really dark, I thought it was you. But she didn't believe it. And they broke up. My dad realized after a few months he'd made the biggest mistake ever. Because every day he couldn't stop thinking about this girl. He was falling in love. So he thought to himself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk out to her house and knock on her door and I'm going to say, Jane, I'm so sorry, and I'm falling in love with you. Now youngsters, this is days before any of your cell phones and your social media nonsense. None of the Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TalkTech, none of that. This is days when people used to talk to each other. Do you remember those days, everybody? You remember those days? You're sitting at dinner table and look at your loved one and go, I love you, darling. Now you get your cell phone out and you go, I love you, LOL, and something that looks like a chocolate poop. None of that! That's what you're doing off. And none of that silly social media nonsense. But I do have a Facebook page if you want to follow me. It's Flying Scotsman CD. And I do like Instagram as well, hashtag of my life. So listen, I digress. So my mom, my dad, he gets to the house and knocks on the door like this. My mother's father opens the door. Good evening, son. I'm here to speak to Jane. She doesn't want to speak to you. Could you please leave? Now folks, that's the clean version I've just told you there. But my dad left, and he went back home, but he could not get this girl off his head. So what does he do? He goes back up to the house, second time, at 1 a.m. But this baby's clever. He bypasses the front door, he jumps over the fence, crawls along the grass, over the hedge, up the ladder, right outside my mother's bedroom window. And he tries to get her attention, but she's not listening. And then he opens his mouth with the voice of an angel. My dad can't sing for a lot more money. But that night he's singing like an angel. And then, out of nowhere, my mother opens the window. And her exact words to this day was, she felt sorry for me. She went downstairs, she brought him inside, made him a cup of tea, slice of toast, up the stairs.
Good night, Anna.
9 months later, here I am. So folks, if it wasn't for my dad singing a song that night by this band, I wouldn't exist today. So, I'm gonna ask you, has anyone ever heard of a little band from the 80s called White Snake by any chance? Yeah, they're a white snake to you, but they're Uncle White Snakes to me. Tonight I want to have a little bit of fun. If you're going to blow back on, you better get into the air. And also, we're going to try and break a Guinness record tonight on this shit. Get ready for it. It's coming up. Folks, this is the song that brought me into the world. My dad and my mom. Here it is. Hit it.
I think I know this song. On my own.
Searching for the answer. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days. 'Cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I know. When I can look to the arms to one alone, and I'm married on my mind. I ain't wasting no time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go again. Here I go. Now listen up. If you have a cell phone, I want you to turn your light on. We're about to break the record for the most likes. The record that is 7. I think you just broke it. We're done. Get those phones in the air, everybody. 6, 6, 6, 7, 8. Here I go again on my own. Sing it up. Going down the only road I know. And I can catch you on the one road. Yeah, I'm never on my mind. And I ain't wasting no time. All right. Folks, thank you so much. Great lights. So many cell phones over here, over there. That was great. Someone up there had an iPad. Seriously, what's wrong with you? Folks, I'm about to wrap it up tonight with my last song of tonight. And before I go any further, can you please give a big round of applause for your bar staff, for their hearts and everything? I'd like to dedicate this last song to a special group of people. Here, of course, the leagues and hard-working crew of the Carnival celebration, your housekeeping team, your dining team, your bar staff, your choice, your and let me just say, today was a very special day. As you're all aware, we had a situation this afternoon with a ship at sea with 11 people on board who were in the middle of the ocean. It just shows you the value of life and what we care about at Carnival. That no matter what, the captain and his team, it's special. It really is. They went there, we brought them in, we gave them food, we gave them water, they went on their way, but it just shows you at the moment of a drop of a hat, the captain and his team and the whole ship goes into that mode where life is so important. And honestly, we couldn't do it without you and everybody else. Thank you so much for all your patience and your support today. It means the world. But folks, I dedicate it to the crew, but I also dedicate it to family. Family's very important to me. I've got a great family at home. I got my mom, my dad, my brother, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews, my brother-in-law. I've also got my beautiful wife. I've got my little girl, Sienna. She's 4 years old. I love her dearly. She's my everything. But I'd like to dedicate this song to my number one fan. And my number one fan is my grandmother. And sadly, we lost my grandma. She's not dead. She's in IKEA. We can't find her.
Oh my goodness, he's so dirty for that.
I'm not sure. I love my grandma. She's 89 years young. Yeah, she is 89. She's never gotten to see me on a cruise ship. She's never been on a cruise ship. The last time she saw me performing was 2 years ago when I was 23, and it was a great time. I love her so much, and but the thing is, she's got to that age, and you might be able to help me out here. If you have parents or grandparents at a certain age, that when they call you, they tend to ask you the same questions every single day. Does anyone have that? Every day. It's like routine. They love routine. And she phoned me today. She phoned me when I was at sea, and this is how the conversation goes. I pick up the phone, I'll go, hello? Hello? Hello, Granny, your butt dialed me again. I can hear you breathing. Hello? Hi, son. Hi, Granny. Hi, son. What time is it over there? You're so obsessed with time. I was like, look, I told you, at the moment it's 4 hours, right? You usually find that at the moment it's 4. So every time that is in Scotland, take 4 hours away, that's what time that is on the ship for me. That's nice. How are you doing your show tonight, son? My favorite show. The Jumping Scotland Show. I told you this. For the last 50 years, I've been known as the Flying Scotsman, not the Jumping Scotsman. Yes, I'm doing my show tonight. 4 hours difference. Flying Scotsman. That's nice. And you're going to be in that big room with all the ladies and gentlemen all singing and dancing and having a good time. Granny, we've got such good guests this week. It's been a lot of fun. Big party goers, I love it. It should be good. You know it as well. Sam,
Hey, Angel.
before you leave me, I've got one last thing to ask of you.
See you later. Together we travel.
Sam, at the end of your show tonight, is everybody on that big ship going to give my grandson the best standing ovation you've ever seen? So folks, it's not for me. You would make an 89-year-old woman very happy. I do love her. I love her dearly. And every time I sing this song, I always think of her, I think of family, I think of friends. And it's a song that's very different to what you've heard tonight. Tonight we've got a bit of pop, a bit of rock, a bit of soul, a bit of swing. Tonight this is something very different to finish. A song that some of you probably never heard before. A song that the moment it comes on, you might know it. But by the end, I guarantee it's something you won't forget. Folks, on behalf of myself and everybody here at Carnival Cruise Line, have a great rest of your evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night. God bless. Thank you.
right, thank you so much everybody for being part of this amazing show. Now, let me tell you, in just 15 minutes, right here in this very place, we're gonna have our evolution party, so don't go anywhere, okay? Stay right here with us. Thank you everybody.
So that's the end of that show, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We're supposed to be having some other party after this, so guess I'm gonna stay out here and watch it too. Yeah.
So,